Dealing with anxiety, how to live and cope well. Everyone experiences anxiety and stress at some point in their lives. It can manifest differently in different people, and the level of anxiety experienced by an individual may vary. But one thing is certain: anxiety can be managed. However, it is of course imperative that you seek professional assistance if anxiety is preventing your daily productivity for an extended period. Evidence about causes and treatment goes a long way in helping to understand anxiety. However, there are also some physical and mental coping strategies you can follow when feeling anxious. In this video, we will help you make peace with recurring issues that trigger your anxiety by sharing some valuable coping strategies. Strategies for dealing with anxiety. Many people feel anxious in situations that are stressful to them but aren't dangerous. For example, they may feel anxious about taking tests, meeting new people, or speaking in public. If you feel anxious in situations like these, you're not alone, but it's best to learn how to cope. Otherwise, anxiety can hold you back or cause you to avoid things you'd like to do. Instead of resisting things that prompt anxiety, it's better to face them. You might be amazed by what you can do. Let's look at strategies that can help you through anxious moments. Number 1. Recognize and learn to manage your triggers. Everyone has different triggers, and identifying them is one of the most significant steps to coping with and managing anxiety attacks. You can recognize triggers on your own or with a therapist. Sometimes they can be obvious, like caffeine, drinking alcohol, or smoking. Other times they can be less obvious. Long-term problems, such as financial or work-related crises, may take some time to figure out, like, is it a due date, a person, or a situation? When you do figure out your trigger, you should try to limit your exposure if you can. If you can't, limit it. Some general triggers may include a stressful job or work environment, driving or traveling, genetics. Anxiety could run in your family, side effects, or withdrawal from certain drugs. Number 2. Seek cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is the most widely used therapy for anxiety disorders. It is one of the effective therapies for treating panic attacks, phobias, and social anxiety. CBT deals with negative patterns and distortions in the way we look at the world and ourselves. The basic premise of CBT is that our thoughts, not external events, affect the way we feel. This therapy helps you to understand that it's not the situation you're in that specifies how you feel, but your perception of the situation. CBT proves to be the most effective therapy in making people learn different ways of thinking about and reacting to anxiety-causing situations, according to research. Therefore, a therapist and close friends or family members can help you develop ways to alter negative thought structures and behaviors before they spiral. Number 3. Do a daily or routine meditation. While this takes some practice to do successfully, mindful meditation, when done regularly, can ultimately help you train your brain to dismiss anxious thoughts when they arise. The key to practicing meditation is to accept the world around you from a place of curious observation. Keep in mind that you don't need a lot of time to meditate. When you're first getting started, try to carve out a few minutes each day. You can gradually increase that time as you learn how to relax and discover what it feels like to be calm. However, if sitting still and concentrating is difficult, try starting with yoga or walking meditation. Plus, there are many free guided meditations available online that can help you get started. Number 4. Journaling. Write your thoughts. Writing can be useful to create a habit of jotting down your thoughts and emotions in a journal each day. Nonetheless, for some people, the process of writing down thoughts itself can be calming and comforting. The goal of this process is to get your worries on paper so you can break the cycle of rumination, challenge those thoughts, and come up with ways to address them. Start by journaling for 5 to 15 minutes. Keep going until you feel you have written what needs to be said but haven't delved into rumination. You can write about what is happening right now and make a note about what is stressful for you and the possibility of what could happen next. This realization might bring stress relief in itself. Number 5. Socialize. Reach out to friends and family. Although each person is different, some people experience social anxiety, and spending time with people is certainly a big deal for them. However, social connections is important for every human being as it can reduce anxiety, help to regulate emotions, lead to higher self-esteem and empathy, and improve immune systems. For individuals with social anxiety, reaching out to a friend or loved one can be a major boost and can relieve stress and encourage feelings of laughter and togetherness in them. A socially anxious person will often feel more comfortable in a social situation when they're accompanied by someone close to them, according to studies. Social connectedness is one of the key factors that can help you become more resilient to stress in the long run, despite having social anxiety. Number 6. Try supplements or modify your diet. Changing your diet or taking supplements is a long-term strategy. Research shows certain supplements or nutrients can benefit anxiety reduction. A healthy diet is vital for the physical and mental well-being of an anxious person. If you're facing anxiety problems, then eating fresh fruits and vegetables would do wonders for you. You can also have some herbal remedies which may include lemon balm, omega-3 fatty acids, ashwagandha, green tea, valerian root, and kava. However, it can take a few months before your body is running on the nourishment these herbs and nutrition provide. But if you're taking other medications, make sure to talk over herbal remedies with your doctor, as there can be unfavorable reactions or side effects. Anxiety may always be a part of human existence, but it shouldn't overtake your day-to-day life. Even the symptoms of the most severe anxiety disorders can be controlled. Anxiety can feel like a downward spiral, as if our worries are spinning out of control. Getting a handle of those slippery thoughts is tricky, and in many cases it takes professional help. The good news for anxiety sufferers is that you're not alone. As anxiety is so common, you have many methods and tactics at your disposal to deal with your emotions. And once you find what treatment works best for you, life would be a lot more enjoyable and a lot less daunting.